Hail and welcome to the Norse Pagan's Guide to Simple Practice. I am Dave Martell, 8-year alderman of the Skaverling Sipshaft, as well as member of the Neurona Society, a private research institute dedicated to the development and study of the ancient Germanic religious tradition. I've been studying and practicing the ancient religion of the North for over 10 years, and have dedicated my life to learning about it and teaching others. This is video 2 in the Simple Guide series, and today we will talk about Galdr and how important Galdr is and how it should weave into your daily devotion. You should have devotion every day because we are a real religion with real gods and real believers. So therefore we must have daily devotion. So the 2 Galdrs I'm going to teach you today are ones that you should memorize and do every single day. These are the starting Galdrs. The first one I'm going to teach you is ALU. Capital A, capital L, capital U. Ansas Lagas Urus. And what this means is it is a representation of the 3 eternal wells. It is hearkening back to the point of primordial creation when the rivers flowed from the wells and all of reality was created. This is summoning and mastering the forces of primordial creation. Because creation is a godly act, is a holy act, is a divine act. So therefore we are invoking the most primordial and ancient of the creative forces in all of reality. Second one we will learn today is a Galdr to the Allfather Odin. Is a prostration Galdr, is a Galdr of surrender. Because we surrender to the Allfather, we surrender to the gods. There are some people that will tell you that you don't kneel before the gods, you don't bow before the gods are your equals. This is ludicrous. Those people are making up a fantasy. You would kneel before a king, you certainly would kneel before the greatest of kings, those who give the kings, the ancient kings, their divine power and their right to rule. You would kneel before the most powerful entities in the universe that sired you, that came to earth and sired our folk. So you most certainly kneel and prostrate yourself before the greatest kings, the kings of heaven and queens of heaven, the gods and goddesses, the holy Aesir. Heil ser hola golden. So during your daily devotion, you will use these 2 Galdrs to start. There are many, many Galdrs in this world. But these 2 are very easy to remember and very easy to memorize and very easy to perform. And since this is the simple guide to practice, that's what we will learn. So, first is ALU. ALU may be used as a cap for the beginning and end of rituals and Galdrs as well. It is a Galdr that you must release whatever is in your mind, clear your mind, and invoke this power. Keep in mind, this is magic. This is magic. It's not magic as in like Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings. Everybody loves Lord of the Rings. But that is fantasy. When we talk about magic, we talk about metaphysical techniques used to affect reality, psychologically, physically, and also ethereally. So when you are using magic, magic is a very simple thing. It's not, it doesn't have all of the fantastical elements that you see in Hollywood. Magic is very simple. We see and use magic every single day. We just don't call it anymore. So Galdr is analogous. It is synonymous to a Hindu mantra. It is sacred sound. So treat these sounds, treat these prayers as if they are very sacred, as they are very powerful, because these are gifts from the gods. You are speaking with the divine. So be very careful how you use them and treat them as if they are very powerful, sacred things, because they truly are. So first, ALU. When you do prayers, when you do your galder, you may put your hands like this. You may hold out your hands and bow your head. You may kneel, you may lay down, you may kneel at your altar and hold your hand up, however you choose. The ALU may be sung, whispered, or throat sung. I'm not going to throat sing because I have several videos of myself throat singing. So I'm going to show you how I do it just every day. I do 9 ALUs or 3 ALUs. Our holy numbers are 3, 6, 9. Just like vortex mathematics. So you may do 3 galders of ALU, 9 of the devotional Odin mantra, Osne Mer, and then cap it off with 3 more ALUs if you would like. Your choice. So here's how you perform ALU. Breathe deep, collect all of the und, the gift from Odin, the holy wind, the holy breath. All of your und. Clear your mind. ALU. And then second, we will do Osne Mer Odin. And this is one that I teach a lot because it's very simple to learn and it's very important. It's an act that is very important. It is the release of ego, the destruction of ego, and surrendering yourself to the will of the gods, to the will of the All-Father Odin. So Osne Mer Odin. Osne Mer Odin. Osne Mer Odin. ALU. And what that means, Osne Mer, means I am not a god. I am not God. I am not divine. Say Osne Mer Odin. In the name Odin, the D is pronounced like a TH. Odin, Odin. You're telling the All-Father that you are not a god. You are not divine. Odin is God. That Galder may also, you may replace it with the other gods that you are honoring during that time. We have the King of Kings, Yngvi Freyr, right here. You may pray to him as well. Osne Mer Yngvi Freyr. ALU. And that is Galdr. Those are the 2 Galdrs that you will do now, every single day, if you want to have a life of devotion and belief. These are the simple beginning steps to a more advanced spiritual experience. It takes a long time to learn these things, to memorize all of these prayers, to memorize all this stuff, to memorize the blots and the sambal, and to memorize the faislas and the calendar. And it takes a long time. This is a life journey. It takes a lot of work, but nothing meaningful in life is easy. Anything that is worth doing is very hard. But when you get it down and it becomes a part of your life, for me, my devotion comes first. Comes first. Just like eating breakfast or something like that. My devotion is a huge part of my life. And it's a part of anyone's life that wants to practice an authentic religious experience. So, I hope these were helpful for you. And when you get them down, feel free to teach them to your kinsmen, to your friends, and your family, so that we may properly give worship and thanks to our beloved gods and goddesses. Hail ser hola goden, helga vet kindra ilska. Hail.